Welcome to our series exploring the enigmatic realm of unexplained deaths and mysteries. Join us as we delve into perplexing cases that defy conventional understanding, where each clue raises more questions.
The legend of Bigfoot, or Sasquatch, has captivated imaginations for generations. It's a mystery that has woven itself into the fabric of North American folklore, spreading across campfire tales, documentaries, and scientific discussions. Deep in the wilderness of the Pacific Northwest, in the towering forests and shadowed valleys, whispers of a massive, hairy creature walking on two legs have been passed down for centuries. To some, Bigfoot is a myth, a creature of imagination. To others, it's a reality that remains just beyond the reach of modern science. But today, in a cozy cabin tucked away in those very woods, two people find themselves discussing the enigma of Bigfoot. One, a staunch believer, and the other, a curious skeptic.
You can say what you want, but there's just too much evidence to ignore. Think about all the eyewitness accounts over the years. Thousands of people from all walks of life, hikers, hunters, even police officers, have seen something out there. And those footprints, some of them are 24 inches long. How do you explain that?
I mean, come on, Sarah. Footprints? We both know there have been tons of hoaxes, people faking footprints with wooden molds, wearing costumes. It's all a bit too convenient, don't you think? Besides, with all the technology we have today, drones, trail cameras, you'd think by now we'd have clear photos or videos of this supposed creature, not just grainy, blurry footage like that old Patterson Gimlin film.
The Patterson Gimlin film, a short piece of shaky footage from 1967, is still one of the most famous pieces of alleged Bigfoot evidence. Shot in Bluff Creek, California, it appears to show a large bipedal creature striding through a clearing, glancing back at the camera before disappearing into the trees. For some, this film is the smoking gun, proof that Sasquatch exists. For others, like Tom, it's just another elaborate hoax.
You know, the Native Americans had legends of Sasquatch long before the media got involved. They called it the hairy man. These stories have been passed down for generations. There's got to be something to them, don't you think? And it's not just in North America. There are stories of similar creatures all around the world. The Yeti in the Himalayas, the Yeren in China. How could all these cultures, who had no contact with each other, come up with such similar creatures?
Okay, I'll admit, it is interesting that these legends pop up in different cultures. But you know how folklore works. It's like an ancient game of telephone. Stories get passed down, they get exaggerated, and before you know it, you've got this myth about a giant ape wandering around the woods. But where's the hard evidence, Sarah? Where are the bones, the fossils? With all these sightings, surely someone would have found a body by now.
Tom's skepticism reflects a common argument. Despite countless sightings and a wealth of anecdotal evidence, there's a glaring absence of physical proof. No bones, no DNA samples that definitively prove the existence of a creature like Bigfoot. Some argue that the dense forests could easily conceal a body, while others say the lack of remains is the clearest sign that Bigfoot is nothing more than a tall tale.
Well, maybe they're just really good at avoiding us. Think about it, mountain gorillas were considered mythical creatures until the early 20th century. And look at giant pandas. People thought they were just stories too. Sometimes animals can live in remote areas and avoid detection for centuries. What if Bigfoot is the same? Maybe it's some kind of undiscovered primate, something like the ancient Gigantopithecus. That was a giant ape that lived in Asia, right? Maybe some of them survived and migrated to North America.
Sure, but Gigantopithecus went extinct hundreds of thousands of years ago, and even if they did somehow survive, don't you think we would have found some trace of them by now? Even gorillas and pandas left bones and fossils behind. Plus, you can't compare Bigfoot sightings to scientific discoveries like those. People wanted to find proof of those animals, and they did, but with Bigfoot, it's always just missed it or saw it but didn't get a picture. It's like chasing a ghost.
Despite Tom's logic, Sarah's belief is unwavering. For her, The mystery of Bigfoot isn't about the hard evidence alone, but about the human desire to believe in something greater, something unexplained. She knows that many sightings can be attributed to misidentifications, bears walking upright, strange shadows, even the human mind playing tricks in the deep woods. But she can't shake the feeling that there's something out there, just beyond the limits of what we know.
But what if it's not a hoax, Tom? What if we just haven't found the right piece of evidence yet? I mean, think of all the people who swear they've seen something. Are they all lying or mistaken? It seems unlikely. There's something in the human psyche that connects with this idea of a mysterious hidden creature. It's not just about science, it's about wonder. And who knows, maybe one day someone will prove it for real.
The conversation fades, leaving the debate about Bigfoot's existence unresolved, just like the mystery itself. For every believer like Sarah, there's a skeptic like Tom, and the legend endures. Whether it's a remnant of ancient folklore, a misidentified animal, or an actual undiscovered species, Bigfoot remains one of the most captivating and elusive mysteries of modern times. Somewhere, perhaps in the dense forests, the truth might be hiding, waiting to be found.
Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the unexplained. We hope these mysteries have sparked your curiosity and encouraged you to delve deeper into the unknown. Until next time, stay curious, stay vigilant, and never stop seeking the truth.